coffee. I've been drinking this like confetti birthday cake creamer like a lot. I might just make a cold brew. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Where's my Oh, I was thinking of like this cup because it's so cute, but I might do this like big pasta jar so I can make like a really big cold brew. And I keep forgetting to turn on my nugget ice maker, so we're just gonna have to stick with the fridge ice, unfortunately. Because I always forget to turn on my ice maker. I unplug it every night. Oh my gosh. Let's pick up this ice. There we go. That way it doesn't melt into the abyss. Okay. I'm just gonna make a cold brew because it's like easy. And let's see. I might use my cold foam. Yes, I think I want cold foam. So let's turn this on. My frother's right here. I'm thinking about like what I want here. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of this like directly to the ice. Okay, and this is like a confetti birthday cake. I kind of feel like this would be really good with strawberries, so I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of strawberry syrup. So like a strawberry confetti birthday cake cold brew. Okay. There we go. I'm probably getting low on my cold brew. Do we think that's enough? I feel like I'm getting low. I feel like I'm getting low on the cold brew. I think, okay, there's like still some in it. I don't know how much. Can't really tell. Like it's decently heavy, but hello. Let's see how this turns out. I added some of the Chobani confetti birthday cake creamer to this and strawberry syrup. And I'm gonna add some cold foam too. Hi, I don't speak Spanish, but I'm doing fine. How are you? There we go. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Okay, let's add some cold foam. Maybe the cold foam will help. I'm just gonna do some creamer as the cold foam. Literally nothing else. Let's try that. Just frothed up creamer and then maybe some vanilla actually. Do some vanilla in here because it just doesn't taste right. Like 1 pump of vanilla. Hopefully that mixes semi well. Hi guys. Yeah, English is needed. I understood what you said, but I don't speak Spanish, sorry. I only can understand and read the basics. I actually never took Spanish. I took French. I think he's just joking with you. Put prime in it. No. Hi, Luke. I think the strawberry syrup messed it up, probably. I feel like it would be good, but maybe because I didn't put a lot of creamer. So maybe this with some creamer and vanilla syrup, maybe that would be good. Thank you, Fox. Okay, maybe. I mean, I didn't add any milk to this. I just added a little bit of creamer, like a tiny bit of creamer. and some strawberry syrup. So maybe it just needs more creamer. So let's try this. This is the creamer with some vanilla. Just 1 pump of vanilla. Let's try that. Thoughts? I feel like that would be better. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh. Bless me. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's just something that people do in lives. Like they're first, or like they're first to my video. They comment first. There's nothing wrong with that. Man, the cold foam is really staying on top. Okay, let's see if I can. More pumps than that, than 1 of vanilla. When I get the cold foam, delicious, like pure creamer. But I think it's not mixing well in with the coffee. Let me speed it up. Speed it up a little bit. Also, I've been watching Dragon Ball. My boyfriend and I, we started watching Dragon Ball. I think we're almost to Dragon Ball Z. It's actually interesting. And Gator, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Oh yeah? You're watching from North Korea? Really? I have watched so many documentaries on Korea. I've been to South Korea. Haven't been to North Korea. I've been to South Korea. But I've watched so many documentaries on North Korea. I know that's false. They can't access this. And for China specifically, I was on Shu. Is that how you say it? Shu. I don't know. Anyways, Red Note is what they're calling it. I'm trying to think of what it's called again. They're calling it Red Note. Someone on Red Note was telling me that they don't have access to YouTube in China. And they don't have access to, you know, our TikTok or our Instagram. Which is kind of crazy to me. But I saw something, I don't know if it's fake news or not, that China might be opening up access at least to like Shanghai first, to like American social media, and then maybe to the rest of China, possibly. But I find it really interesting learning more about like North Korea. Yeah, I don't know. Really? Why is that? I find it interesting. That's why I know about it. I have watched so many documentaries and so many videos about people visiting North Korea and and just like what goes on there and how they take you like on this guided tour. You're not allowed to go anywhere except for where they told you can go. You know, they keep the actual like public away from you. You know, it's definitely very interesting. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I find it really interesting. Okay, like I know this is like bad because I'm interested in probably the worst things in this world. I'm very interested in learning about North Korea just because it's so actually fucked up, bro. I'm like very interested in North Korea. I'm very interested in learning about like World War II times. And maybe because I feel like North Korea feels like World War II vibes. That's why I'm really interested in it. And then, yeah, modern day glimpse at history. That's what I was saying. Like, North Korea today literally feels like, you know, World War II, Hitler time. You know what I mean? And then I also like watching videos about like Chernobyl and like all the nuclear bombings and things like that. I just like, obviously it's not good, but it's interesting to learn about your history. And it's honestly kind of crazy that that actually happened. You know what I mean? I'm like, because you really feel like it's not real and like it never happened until you see things like actually happening in North Korea in these documentaries. Like, this actually happens. It's not just a story. And like, pretty much, you know, just seeing in real life like what happened with like World War II and things like that. It's so interesting. I like watching history stuff and documentaries about that. The wrong side of the road. Whenever I went to Japan, it was so funny because they had people guiding you on the sidewalk in some places. You know, I've probably watched it. I've watched like so many, like every single video that pops up about North Korea, I watch. So I've probably watched it. But whenever I was in Japan, it was funny because they have like people guiding you to make sure that you walk on the left side of the road. Have you guys ever experienced that? Not the road, the left side of the sidewalk. We're just like walking on the sidewalk and you have to walk on the left side in Japan. And they have these guards, you know, and they're like, hey, make sure you walk on the left side. And they'll make everyone walk on the left side if you're going this way, left side if you're going that way. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. I think that they had the guides though, because there was like some type of event going on near my hotel. I stayed at a few different hotels in Japan just so I could be in the different prefectures. So, guys, stop fighting in my chat, please. We're talking about interesting things. Okay. I'm not sure if this is my favorite. I think this drink is a flop. I keep trying it because I don't want it to be a flop. Yeah. Guys, I think this drink is a flop and I don't really want to drink it. So what about... Let's make something different. Because it's kind of a flop and it's not that great. I don't know, I added strawberry syrup to it. That might have been what happened. And then... I don't know. It's just hell of a flop, guys. You guys are having a totally different conversation when I'm over here talking about North Korea and World War II and history and then my time in Japan. Like, because whenever I was in Japan, they were like making sure you walk on the left side of the sidewalk. And I swear, they're over there Tokyo drifting around. They have like those small cars. But the Uber and the taxi cars in Japan are so nice. They're really small, like on the outside, but on the inside, they're so roomy and they have heated seats in the back. And your Uber driver or your taxi driver is wearing a suit, like they're wearing a tux. And it's just really nice. Like if you've never been to Japan, 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 10, recommend going there. Everyone's so nice and they're so hospitable and there's so much like about Japan's like history that you can learn while you're there too. And you can go to the temples and I find it very interesting. Hey guys, don't argue, okay? I'm gonna rinse this because I was thinking about making a matcha because I think I'm gonna pour this out. It ended up not being good. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I literally feel like I'm gonna sneeze right now. Okay. Okay, so I have things to do and I want to sit down on my computer with like a large freaking drink. You know what I mean? Like I want a large, like a big ass drink. Okay. Should I make a big matcha or a big coffee? Because that was like an attempt at like a cold brew with the creamer and it ended up not tasting good. So I don't want to waste that. Don't be weird, okay? Brother. So what do you guys think? I was thinking about making a matcha to sit and get some work done. Okay, Caitlin, you literally like read my mind, but because I like just tried to make a cold brew and it ended up flopping. And I might open a new matcha, but I'm kind of nervous to make a big matcha with a matcha I haven't tried before. I have these matchas I bought in Japan in Uji. They're from Masuda Chaho. You actually can't order them online. So I have a bunch of different ones and I wrote what they're used for. Wait, I have this one. They told me there at Masuda Chaho that this one is what they put on top of their ice cream. The powder, the matcha powder that they put on their ice cream soft serve that's really famous. Wait a second. This is the floral one. This one's good. I can use this. I like forgot that I had this one that wasn't finished. I thought I finished it. Okay, and then I have this one. Has the gold on it because they said this one's really high quality. Haven't opened it yet. Wait a dang minute. This one says high quality on it. I wrote high quality, but I remember them saying the gold. Hold on. No, that's not true. Wait, what was this one? I didn't write anything on it. See, I haven't opened this one yet. I don't know. I can't read this. Can anyone read this? What does this say? I don't remember. Bro. Oh, yeah, this one's the high quality. See the sticker? This is the one that they said is like really high quality. So I'm not going to make this for my really big matcha latte. Maybe I'll do like a mix. Like, what is this one though? What is this? Because I didn't write anything on it. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm kind of nervous. I only have a little bit more of this one left. Seems fine. Oh my gosh, this matcha powder is gonna make me sneeze. Look at this. Oh yeah, this one, I forgot. This one's kind of floral, but umami at the same time. Welcome to the Broken Hong Kong channel. I'm done. That's funny. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. It's been a while since I've had this matcha. And then I'll open this one whenever I finish some more matchas because I don't like to open up so many matchas at one time because I don't want them to go bad, you know what I mean? I'm gonna open this one up soon though. The ice cream powder on top. This one's supposed to be really sweet because whenever I was having the soft serve in Japan, in Uji, this was the powder that went on top of the soft serve. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Do this for our matcha, and yes, I can show you the doggies. Sorry, I'm like over here yapping. Here. Prada. Yes. Yes, yes, that's my Prada. She's laying down. I Literally, I'm gonna sneeze again. They are shedding so bad. They are shedding so bad. I have to vacuum like, bless me, I have to vacuum like 5 times a day because they're shedding so bad. And this is my Paco. My Paco. My Paco. See, look at all that hair. It's not even that bad because I vacuumed earlier. But he's shedding. Like, look at this. Look. It can be worse sometimes. You can pull out a bigger clump. Okay, we're gonna make a matcha. I haven't used this matcha in a while. I hope it's still good. It looks like it's still good. So I'm hoping that's true. Hoping and praying that is true. Okay. Sneeze again because of all their hair.